What is up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? My name is Naomi. Welcome to House of Miscellania. It's Saturday night. We have officially 1 week left until our prize giving for Mary Morales 2025. I'm so excited. It's going to be a practice week. I'll get more into that as we go. But I want to say hello to everybody. And as you're coming in, as Melissa says, do the Tigger and slap that like button. Get it all. Yeah. Let me go over my tools really quickly. I've got my beautiful diamond pen pal pen. This is the Ajacai. So if you're ordering an Ajacai pen, you're going to get it with the hydrangeas inside. But this is a two-of-a-kind pen because it actually has Ajacai inside. I can't wait until you see what this year's is going to be. Oh, it's going to be good. That is from Diamond Pen Pal. Inside my single placer, I am using Ghost from Diamond Painting Daily. And then I will be using my multi-placer, Putty Gold's hard presser, Putty Cracker's Putty Gold hard presser formula. Good stuff, good stuff. And then this is my tray from last year for Mary Morales from Ephemera 3D. This is the Deep 6. It's one of my favorite trays, honestly. I use this thing more, I think, than I do anything else, which is probably why it's got little like putty spots on the back of it. And look at it. Is it not adorable? The diamond painting that I will be working on tonight is getting you a picture. It is Naughty Space Void by Yume Art from Diamond Art Club, and it is a 60 by 76 in squares. And I've added a bunch of little specials. Oh my gosh, his face, his body, it's so cute. I can't even get over it. Let me say hi to everybody that's hanging out in the chat. We have a new Dusty Dazzlers at Smiley. Wait, who's at Smiley? I know that name. I know that name. Who is at Smiley 15646? Please remind me. Oh, it's Trish. What's up, Trish? How you doing? Thank you for joining Dusty Dazzlers. Yes. Hello, Tigger. Hello, Shelby. Hello, Marilyn. Hello, DM. Hi, Jen. Hello, Taff. Hi, Crystal Lloyd. Welcome. Alondra. Hello. Hi, Shannon. Hello, Heather. Hi, Mel. Hi, Tigger again. And Allison. Hello, driving and listening. Thank you. What's up, Vicky? Long time no see ya. Sujin. Hi. What's up, Kitty Cat? Hi, Glory. How you doing? So we officially have our first snow of the year, like the real first snow of the year. We're at 6 inches and counting. They told us 1 to 3, and we've doubled that. And it's going to sit on us until tomorrow morning. So I suspect we'll probably have about a foot by morning. Beans is loving it. He has already refused to come into the house or do any walking 3 different times because he lays down and makes Beans snow angels and then won't get out of the snow. It's his favorite. Anyways, so yeah, he's loving this stuff. I swear if we had a yard where he could just be put out and, go out to enjoy the snow, we'd have a hard time getting him back in. He's built for this stuff. So you don't have any snow yet in Canada? Yeah, we're getting hammered right now. It's sitting on top of us. Picture of Beans in the snow was to die for. Yeah. And I'll get video at some point. He literally makes like Beans snow angels in the snow. It's pretty ridiculous. He keeps himself pretty darn busy. So, how is everybody recovering post Black Friday? That was a lot for people to deal with, I feel like. I was okay. I was whelmed most of the time, and then they dropped 3 Moraleses, and I went, "Oh, thank God, I know what I'm going to spend my money on." Because otherwise, I was thinking maybe I'd leave with 1 or 2, because they had the 1 dropped, and then it was like, well, are they going to drop any more, or am I going to just have some extra money left over for my birthday this year? But it worked out. Tigger was not whelmed. Tigger remained underwhelmed. Crazy snow in there too. Yeah, I imagine it is. And you're probably getting obviously like the lake effect portion of that snow. So after it came over here, swirled around and now it's going over Lake Michigan and hitting you in Michigan, I imagine that you're getting hammer faced over there. Just like wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. I hope nobody's out like traveling in this stuff. I know people are trying to get home after Thanksgiving. A lot of drivers this year, obviously, because, flying is sketchy right now. But I'm just really hoping that whomever is out driving in this, if it's because it's greasy snow too. It's like that kind of snow that makes squeaky sounds when you walk over it. It's slush underneath. It's just really sketchy kind of snow too. It's not cool. Very not cool. Last I saw, we had 8 inches of snow at noon. Oh man, Kath. Hi, Amy. Jade is doing a buy two get one free. I know, I know, I know. I've got a gift card and I need to get that spent. I might have to have you guys help me later. I only got the one Capricorn cat. Oh, everything else bye-bye. Yeah, and then, you know, just the Alondra. I'm glad we don't get snow in Arizona where I live. That's a lot of work and I'm lazy. Fair, Maryland. Yeah. She's gonna be dropping Mandy Manzano princess panels for a limited time in December. Oh, those are gonna be the um I'm assuming, are those gonna be just the what do you call them? The like the packet that you need um to do a cross stitch conversion, or she's actually gonna have the panels? Because I know she was doing like the you could buy the what you call it, the canvas, and you could buy the drills and whatever for the cross stitch conversion, and she had them like pre-measured, pre whatever. Or you mean she's actually going to have the princess panels? Because that's a whole other thing. That's crazy. Ebony, I got Oleander and Yumi. Well done, well done. And welcome, Ebony. It is a cross stitch conversion. Okay. I'm like, wait a minute. That would be crazy. No actual canvas. Okay. Okay. Vicky didn't get anything. Well, I got the three Moraleses. Um, Now I'm not gonna go into how much of a craziness that Saturday or Friday night, Thursday night into Friday morning was for people, and then subsequently Friday morning for people. Not gonna go into that, but I did see the list that they put out of what was going to be the expected artists for Cyber Monday. And I decided to go back and pick up a couple of other ones that I had been looking at, because the artists in the Cyber Monday drop just really didn't they didn't do it for me. So I just went ahead and got a couple of other ones too. I got the Runa fairies, the Runa Maruti fairies, and then I also got the Squirrel Witch by Rita from last week. Because I mean, if you're gonna get stuff at a 30% discount that you want to get anyways, why not go ahead and do that on a day you're gonna get 30% off? So that was my thinking on that one. Because something that was originally what the Runa was 83.99 before any discount. I was like, well, let me just go ahead and get that for $58 or whatever. So that was my thinking around it, was at least get myself 30%. Missed the whole thing, was too sleepy. Oh no, did you not go back in the next morning, or was that already too much of a I know there were people having issues. I know that they didn't want anybody on the app, and then the website wasn't a whole lot better for people. And it's unfortunate. I mean, I know they had the best intentions, and I know they weren't meaning to make it hard on anybody, obviously, but I know that was a lot of stress for a lot of people, especially people who were there ready to shop and then ended up not getting anything like in the nighttime. I hope people got what they were shopping for though. I got oleander, citron. Ooh, that's a good one. Lunar Witch's Lair. Which one was Lunar Witch's Lair? Was that the other Runa? And Cosmic Garden. Ugh, Cosmic Garden is gorgeous. The giant Tyndall. That Tyndall is huge. Whew. There were issues with website. Then it was working, but the ones I wanted were gone. Oh, Allison, you were one of the people that was having a hard time too. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm sorry. That's really rough too. Because then, going into general, you think, okay, I've got a second shot at it, but you're also competing with everybody then, not just like diamond level members. So I get it. It would have been very frustrating, especially because I collect Margaret. Like I don't there are a couple of other artists that I would love to be able to collect their stuff, but I don't. I mean, I collect a lot of, but not all of. Whereas like Margaret, I collect all of Margaret's stuff, and to miss out on it two different times probably would have broke me. I mean, yeah, there's restocks, but paying full price when I could have paid 30% would be really hard. And having him like manually put them in, I know that was hard too because then it's like, do I pay now or wait until the next one loads and miss out? Like, yeah. Yeah, it's hard. I'm sorry, guys. Hi, Alice. Got Yumi, but missed out on the tree house. Oh, that tree house was cute. Is that what the Lunar Witch's Lair was? Was the Mike and Jelena? It's okay, saves money. Yeah, yeah, I get that. Well, and I really would have been bummed out too because I saved for that specifically. Like I've been saving my coins for a long time, making sure that I had stuff for Black Friday because I had a feeling they would drop at least one Morales. They do every year, but I would have been pretty well bummed out if I would have missed everything. So sorry if anybody missed everything. Someone said in VIP they didn't have enough for general release. Oh no, that's no good. Oh, it is the Micah. Okay. Oh, that's a cute one. I did vote for that one. I may try to get that on a restock later. It's weird because as much as I was just sort of like, oh, okay, there's that. Okay, there's that. All right, there, whatever. At the end, there were actually a lot of things that ended up going um onto my wish list. You know what I mean? So here's something. It was my first Black Friday with Dak. I started diamond painting in July. It was a fun rush. Yes, Ebony, that rush is pretty great. I hope that you got everything that you were hoping for. Welcome to the diamond painting craziness. And if you started in July and you're in your first few months, it's about to get wild for you. The reason I say that is I feel like in our first year, we all kind of just go a little buck wild with what we're buying. We may not always think about it the most clearly, and then we end up buying like everything we like, and then later on go, oh man, I don't need all of this. Like, what am I doing right now? And then you end up destashing things or giving things to friends. That's another thing that I like to do sometimes, give things to friends. But that first year of diamond painting, when it comes to purchasing, I don't know what it is. It's just one of those things you do. So hopefully, hopefully you find everything you like and then some. Diamond ready to check out at 9:03, and it was taken out of my cart as sold. Ugh, oh, bummer. I got my 101 Dalmatian painting. Oh, nice. Um, I don't think I'm gonna be getting anything on Cyber Monday. One, I wasn't really like super excited about any of the artists that were in there because they're not on the list of like artists that I personally, go for. Also, I'm not much of a mystery box person. I purchased I purchased one mystery box when they sold the one for or the two paintings for 85, and I got one that I liked, which I was happy, as long as half the box was something I liked. But then I ended up with a diamond painting I'm probably never going to work on that eventually I'll have to find a home for, which, whatever. Let's go. Here it is. Where did you come from? Where did you come from, little sunshine? Let's put you back in here. I was surprised I didn't end up getting the fairy sleepover, Runa. They got me to change my mind on the last day. Yeah, I did get the fairy sleepover, Runa. That one I was like, "Oh, I'll put it on a wish list, I'll wait, blah blah blah." And then after seeing the Cyber Monday stuff, I was like, "Man, I'm safe. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. Might as well." But it was a rush though. I'll tell you what. Um, there were a lot of us in group chat, in the Black Friday, Cyber Monday drop discussion chat that were kind of shopping together, and so we got to experience the rush as a group. It was pretty fun though. Hello, Sarah. I'm starting a revolution on Sunday. So far, it's a party of one. Oh, what tell. What's your revolution about, Melissa? Do tell, I'm interested. Because I have a feeling I'll probably be a part it might end up being a party of two. I'm gonna take a couple of these out and actually replace them with specials because that was before I was doing fun stuff on there. Add in the glitter ones. Put a couple glitter ones in there. Put a couple glitter ones in there. But yeah, do tell. What's your revolution, Melissa? I'm revolting against mystery boxes. Party of two. Hi, I'm not getting any mystery boxes either. I think you'll find at least a couple of people to join you because I don't have an interest in mystery boxes. I really don't. I'd prefer that, and whatever. People like the mystery boxes and that's all well and good. I personally like to know what I'm spending my money on, especially when it comes to like around the holiday time, because that's like money that could be spent on other things, gifts for whomever. I would rather, I don't know. I would rather know where my money's going personally. That's my feelings on it. So I'm right there with you. No mystery boxes for Jen. No mystery for Calf. Count me in. Count Heather in. There you go, Melissa. Not party of one, party of many. Party of many. And I'm not really that surprised. It's hard to do like a buy-in on that when I don't know. I thought I would like I wanted to be able to spend my points on Cyber Monday, and it's okay. I'm going to bank those points. I'm going to have those points, but I was kind of looking forward to spending them on Cyber Monday, but that's okay. It's all right. Just going differently than I thought it would. They told us to expect something different, and I didn't expect that, but I'll go with it. I'll roll with it, but I won't be buying anything. No mystery box for Shelby. They had the fantasy and portrait artists in one box. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. If they like had it separated in a certain kind of way where you knew you were gonna get something, at least in the style that you like, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I don't know, I guess, like I said, for me, I don't know, I probably just wouldn't have done it that way, but, eh, not my business, not my circus, not my monkeys. I'm trying to mystery revolt, but if there's a Kiki. Well, but how will we know? Vicky, it will be 2 mystery boxes that are dropping on Monday. One has 6 there's a post in the Discord. Somebody correct me because I know I'm wrong. One of them has up to 233 box combos, which is like a lot. That could be literally anything, it seems like. Um, but there's one box is like 180 and the other box is something else. I don't know. I kind of just saw a mystery box and went, I'm good. I really hope that the Kiki's not in the mystery. Like, I really hope that's not the case for people because I know there's people that collect all the Kikis. Um, I mean, I'm missing one of them, but I don't know. I don't know. That would be a bummer for people, especially because the aftermarket on a Kiki, ugh, I can't even imagine what people would charge. My checkbook just said hell no. Yeah, yeah. Um, but hard to say. Really hard to say. It's a thing that was making me go, "Hmm, yep." Yeah, I think that's kind of the thing that's making everybody go, "Hmm," right now with that. Oh, there's the marina. I knew I dropped one. I didn't know where it went. I found it. Put it in my bag. Yeah, and unfortunately, like that's a lot for me too, like money wise. I can't even imagine what is that in Canadian? I know they're doing the discount on it, right? Like it's gonna have a is it the 30% discount again? I don't I don't think that necessarily that makes it a whole lot better, but for me, I mean, I don't think that makes too much of a difference for me as far as being able to get it, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just be interested to see how many of them sell. I imagine there's going to be people out there that buy, multiples since they allow that. So they may make up for the people who got none. But anyway, so what's everybody up to tonight on this fine Saturday night? I am obviously at home, not going anywhere. There's about 6 inches of snow on the ground, as I was saying earlier. But what's everybody else up to? Well, if a canvas is about 60, is that big enough for a kiki? What I'm banking on. It's not expensive enough to be a kiki. Oh, that's color out of place releases were disappointing. Kind of there with you. I mean, I like I like color out of place a lot. I didn't actually even notice that one of them was a color out of place until somebody went, "Yeah, there was a color out of place." And I was like, "What?" And then I had to go back and look. It wasn't my style of color out of place, like not what I usually like to get from them. So it worked out for me. I didn't need to pick up a color out of place for Black Friday, but I can see people enjoying that. It's just not what I like about color out of place personally. Hitting up Miss Chroma. Ooh, working on birds. Oh, you're next to you? Getting some of that color blocking, huh? Getting some of that good color blocking after all them confetti pieces you've been working on, huh, Vicky? Because you were hitting all the confetti there for a while. I don't know if you saw or not, Vicky, but there were actually some really good scenes in the Black Friday stuff. Good stuff for putting on a wish list later that I think you might enjoy. The Ivy Fairy was very cute. Um, I have that on my wish list. I put a lot of things on wish list. You know, like Margaret has my heart first and foremost, and then anything else after that is just bonus. Kidding up Dark Lilith. Woo! Two Kidding up Dark Lilith. Working on the strawberry canvas from Five Below. How's that looking, Calf? I picked up a set of greeting cards to diamond paint from Amazon, and they're super nice. Better than expected. 39 colors, 5 of them special shapes. Oh, that's cool. Maybe the bear is in the mystery box. I didn't see Leon Devonici in the artist list because I was kind of wondering that too, actually, if the bear was going to be in there, but Leon Devonici wasn't on the artist list. I'm pretty positive that's his artwork. Yes, the same person who brought you Grand Canal and Basilica Venice, Couple on a Beach at Sunset, and the Brooklyn Bridge is Bear Toilet Guy. Bear Toilet Guy. That's how he's going to be known once that releases from then on. Restocks one at a time then. Yeah. Yep. The only problem with waiting on restocks is like missing out the 30% does suck a whole lot. Because that 30% discount is nice. Do you remember back in like the 90s when there would be Black Friday sales at places and they would have like legitimately 90% off of items or whatever, and then you'd get like a television for $1? That was when, people were elbowing grandmas and like beating up other people in line to get their dollar TV. And now we're like 30%. We no dollar TVs no more. Not gonna happen. It's okay, not a fan of the canvas material. Folds don't want to come out. Oh, that's bummer. Is New York City sold out? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Really not surprised. I love his artwork. I love his artwork, but not Bear on a Toilet for me. Plastic cover sheet is a pain and noisy. Oh no, that's a no for me. Oh, I hate those thin plastic ones. Oh, horrible. Horrible. I take it there was no auction today. I laid down and took like a quick 35-minute nap before the live, so I didn't see whether there was an auction today. I mean, I'm guessing there probably wasn't just because a lot of people just spent their money, but I'm guessing no auction today. I didn't see anybody talking about it, so I had assumed. Wow, look at that. There's 35 of you. How many likes are there? Are there 35 likes? Has everybody remembered to boop the like button? You can give it a gentle tap. You can give it a slap. You can give it a tickle. Whatever you like to do with your like button. You are in the privacy of your own home/car/office. You do whatever you like to it. No one will see, I promise. Just cover the screen. Yeah, you could be one of those weirdos who like clicks away from the tab real fast. Don't let anybody see you do anything to your like button. Don't make it weird though, because then somebody will think that you're looking at porn at work. Midnight Walmart craziness. Yes. Oh my gosh. I like so many places they were doing their Black Friday sales on Wednesday or whatever. And I was like, oh man, that's like, I remember actually staying up, going out to places in the middle of the freaking night. Kohl's department store, they used to have a pretty badass Black Friday sale for stuff. And my mother-in-law would, like my ex-mother-in-law, would haul me out there and like make me go with her. I hated it, but I'd go. And then the lines that would just wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap like up and down aisles. And that was obviously there weren't self checkouts, so you had to wait for a register. And they'd have every register with a person on it, but just so many people. Nowadays everybody buys everything online. They're like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Don't blame you, but it is a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to go out and, essentially like hunting, but in modern times. So it was a good time. You had to be there, I guess. I had a friend who she always she didn't drive, so she would have me take her places or whatever, and then I'd end up keeping her company in whatever store she was shopping in because I probably wasn't buying or whatever she was shopping for Christmas gifts and that sort of stuff, but I would drive her around on Black Friday and then keep her company. But we expect you. Nobody here. What are you barking at? Always like, let me just bark at nothing. No, Dustin's gone. Like gone, gone. I don't know what you think you're barking at. Silly dog. I dislike shopping. I don't really love shopping. Like it's not something I don't know. I'm the kind of person like if I have a list, I know what I want to get, I go get it, I leave. I'm not really like I don't like to browse shop. I was never fun to go with for like clothes shopping, that sort of stuff. I don't like doing that. It's just not something I have patience for. And so, yeah, I'm not much of a shopper. I'll stand and keep somebody else, company or whatever, but I even on Black Friday, I kind of knew exactly what I was going for. I had like that area staked out beforehand, knew kind of like what areas I was going to hit first and then went to those areas, got whatever I needed and then got in line as quickly as humanly possible. I'm not much of a good shopper though. Never really cared for it. Like even now, going to the grocery store, I have everything mapped out in my head before I go in. Yeah, I may end up with one or two extra things that weren't on my list because they were near something else I was shopping for, but I like to be in and out and on my way doing something else more fun than shopping. I think that's probably why we see like the death of the modern or the mall is because so many people are just not really interested in actual shopping anymore. They don't want to wander around and look at stuff. They just want to get what they want to get and get out, get on with their lives. And now everything's purchased basically online. You don't really have to do that anymore. I mean, granted, as a kid, it gave me something to do, go to the mall, wander around, sit in the food court, whatever. But as an adult, no interest in the mall. I can be in and out of Walmart in 15 minutes for my biweekly. Yeah, see, I'm the same at the grocery store. It's like I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly where it's at in my local grocery store. Um, A lot of people, my oldest included, is participating in blackout Friday and not doing any shopping except locally until Wednesday next week. I think it's Wednesday. Uh, but no spending money in the current economy. And I said, I mean, other than my Diamond Art Club purchase, I hadn't really planned on doing any other shopping for the week. So I don't know. I know some people are participating in that too. Love that it's all online now. Heck yeah. Make it a whole lot easier. Sorry, I'm late. Cute diamond art. I just ordered my first two today and still working on my Tweety bird. Nice. Well, hello, Candy K Love One. It switched your name over. So you want to tell me what your name is so I can write it down and I don't forget? I have a list. I have a list of names. Candy K Love. Please tell me what your name is so I remember who you are. Unless it's K and K Love. Oh, I bet it's K and K Love. Look at me not knowing how to read stuff. K and K. Yeah, you're going to have to help me. Menopause brain and all that. Capricia. Thank you, Capricia. I'm going to write that down. Welcome back. How you been? We're just talking about shopping, Black Friday shopping, whether you like to shop or not shop. I am not a shop person. I don't really love to shop. Just generally, I'm like, get in, get out, get my stuff, get on with my day. I'm not a good browser. Like, oh my god, I hate clothes shopping with a burning passion. One, because I've got already like weird, I guess not weird. I'm not calling myself weirdly body proportioned or anything, but I'm okay. Here's what I mean. I'm 5'2", all right? Um, I am so like I have abnormally long legs for a short person and a really large butt for a white person, especially like butt and thighs. I would say like my upper thighs are they're pretty big. And so like in order to, and my waist is kind of smaller. So in order to find like one pants that fit in the waist, fit around my ass and fit the length of my legs is just weird. I don't have like a short torso, but finding shirts that fit also because like it's a I don't like it. I wish that we had for women the same way that they measure your waist, your inseam and whatever for men and give us like okay, it's a 34 by 32 or whatever for women's pants. So that I could figure out, okay, this will fit my pant leg and my waist. Whether or not it'll fit my butt, I don't know. I tend to wear a little bit stretchier kind of denim material for that reason. Um, but then I do bust out the back pockets like pretty regularly. Um, and so I hate clothes shopping. I hate it. I hate it. Hi, Angela. Sorry I'm late. Had to get my hubby sorted first before I come on here. Have I missed anything? No, we're just talking about shopping. Welcome back, Allison. Been good, and I ordered Dorothy and Toto and Winnie the Pooh. Yes, didn't shop, went to work and home. I'll shop tomorrow and next weekend. Oh, good. Yeah, give us measurements. Give us measurements for clothes. Like, what is Western jeans are about the only ones you can buy that way. I mean, yeah, pretty much. And I mean, granted, now I'm at a point where like if I find a jeans brand that I figure out what my size is, like around the waist, in the butt, down the legs, once I've figured out like a specific brand of jeans, I won't buy from anywhere else. So when Aropa When they closed, I lost one place where I could buy jeans. American Eagle, I used to buy American Eagle jeans, and yeah, they're expensive, but they lasted forever. So that was nice. But like when American Eagle in our mall closed, I didn't have that place to shop at for jeans anymore. It's like nowadays I go into the Goodwill and just sort of cross my fingers and pray. What's up, Noel? My issue is too short. 4'9" and jeans and some dress pants are too long. Yes. Or too big for waist or too tight. Yeah. It's like it's impossible. When you're a short person, it's impossible to find clothes. It's like they they figure, okay, if you're short, you must either have no ass whatsoever, no booty, because you're small, right? So you must be petite. Okay, so if you're petite, then the waist is too tight, right? Or you got no ass room whatsoever. I can't tell you how many pairs of pants. I've literally busted the ass out of the pants. Like starting at the pocket, at the corners of the top of the pocket, just busts out there all the time. So if you're a small person, you either A are the size of a rake and so the waist doesn't fit, or you're the size of a rake and the ass doesn't fit, or if you get the stuff that fits your waist and ass, then it's like trailing off of your legs by about 4.5 feet. I hate it, man. I think that's probably what caused me to hate to go shopping in the first place. Is just like, I guess, odd body proportions in that I am not 5'7" to 5'9". I'm built like a normal human being, I guess, in like my sizings. Um, it sucks because even when I was wearing a size like 1 or size 3, which I don't anymore, that was when I was much younger, but when I was wearing like a 1 or a 3, it still would not fit my butt regardless because I've always had a butt. My mom had a butt, I have a butt. Can't get away from my big ass. To talk with short torso and long legs is not easy either. Right. Right. Oh, we need 14 more likes. We've got a 4'10", size 2 jeans everywhere but too long, always. 4'11". Yeah, what's up, my short people? I'm the perfect height for pants. I never have to hem. That must be nice, Melissa, because I'm telling you, it sucks. I've always had to either like settle and just okay, the short people will understand what I'm talking about. You ever have to walk the bottoms off your pants? Like you just wear them until basically the ground takes them and then it's just like basically fringe at the bottom. Yep. I can't tell you how many pants I've had to walk the bottoms off of them because I'm not going to fold them up and have like a bunch of pants puddled at my feet. Like just walk it off. Yep. I've walked off many bottoms of many pants and just left it fringy there. And yeah, you can cut them, but that what fun is that? I'd rather trip all over my pants and fall on my face, apparently, like you do. My American right to walk off the bottoms of my pants and fall on my face. So annoying. I don't hem, I just have ragged ends. Yes, that right there. You just walk the bottoms off of them and eventually it goes away. Because at one time or another, I remember having to walk off the bottom of my pants, right? And you know the hem at the very bottom will always be like a strip that's just sort of like flapping behind you, and sometimes you'll step on it with your other shoe and like go and rip your like the bottom of your pants more. Yep, you just walk off the bottom of your pants. That's what you do. Forget hemming. That's for people who have skills and patience that I do not have. Walk the bottoms off. 5'3" here and can relate. See? Yep. But too long is better than too short. Yeah. 6 foot minimum 36-inch inseam. Average long pants are 34. See, that sucks. That sucks. I'm sorry, Tigger. You're 6 foot tall. Good Lord. You would make me look like a munchkin from Munchkin Land. Dustin's not even 6 foot tall. He's 5'10". So I mean, he's not like, teeny person or anything, but he's definitely not a tall, tall, tall person. He's like average height for a dude. And then, of course, both of my children are fairly short too. Like my oldest, she is air quote tall to me because she's 5'4". Her dad is 6'3". Um, so she's like 5'4" and seemingly normal-ish height, right? Uh, Mine and Dustin's kid is like my same height, maybe 5'2". Jen's 5'3.5". Your dad was 6'2". Okay. Hello, Ellen L. How you doing? I can hem. I just only will do it for slacks. That's fair. Scrub pants. Okay. So working in healthcare, scrub pants, I would always walk the bottoms off of those too, unless I found them like in short, like short specifically. I lived my life in scrub pants, scrub tops. I mean, the scrub tops are just handy because they got pockets, but I loved my scrubs. I did. I miss wearing scrubs. I've got so many scrubs still. And I haven't worked in healthcare in 3 years now. Since November of 2023, I haven't worked in healthcare. But for some reason, I think to myself, I'm going to go back at some point and still need these scrubs. And they're expensive, man. I'm 5'5". My dad is 6'5.5". Jeez. Jeez. I'm 6'6" and dated a girl 4'11". Yeah, but you know what? There's something fun to be said about dating somebody who's either really tall or really short. It's fun to climb somebody like a tree, if you know what I mean. It's a good time. And opposites attract and all of that, right? Why the heck not? I was always like just attracted to somebody opposite of me, anyways. I got scrubs with elastic at the ankle. Ooh, yeah. I never got any elastic stuff at the bottom because I always felt like I was wearing harem pants, like hammer pants. I always wear the cuffed legs so they didn't drag. Yeah. Hi, Kylie. Welcome. I got you were robbed of height, right? Yeah, my dad was average height too, so I knew my mom was 4'11". I knew there was no hope for me. I made it to 5'2", so I'm happy. Like that seems tall for having two kind of short parents. I'll take the 5'2". And all I inherited from my mom, besides the shortness, is the big old booty that I can't find proper jeans for. Not long-term jeans, anyways. Jeans that eventually I'm gonna bust the pockets out of. That's my issue. I compensated by marrying tall and telling him his job is to reach things for me. There you go. Kylie, you're also vertically challenged. I'm 5'2". My dad is 5'7", and my mom was 5'4". Oh, okay. Yeah, you had no chance, Jen. Zero chance. Cursed. Cursed from birth. There was gonna be no tall for you. It's weird too that Dustin is 5'10" because his dad is 6'4". All of his uncles are super, super, super tall. His grandpa's tall, but he took after his mom's side of the family because his mom is 5'1". So he got average height. His mom is very short like me. So no tall for him. Uh his cousin who is a female, um both of his female cousins from his one uncle, they're over 6 foot, both of them. Towering children. I unfortunately have no booty, so finding jeans that don't sag in the butt is hard. Oh no, Marilyn. My mom is 5'10" and dad was short. I'm 5'1", got cursed with dad's height. Yep. Noelle, I feel you. Okay, Vicky. Oh, Kylie, childhood illness stunted your growth. Oh no. Um, okay, for my vertically challenged friends out there, I have a habit. One, I do not put crap over my head. I am not going to put shit on a high shelf. So when people put things on high shelves, I'm not looking there. So I'll be unable to find something, right? And Dustin puts it at eye level for him, but it is not eye level for me, 8 inches shorter than you are. And so when he's like, it's right there, I'm like, I don't look over my head for stuff. Why would I put it there? I'm not storing shit where I can't reach it. That's why, like, you put something on top of the refrigerator, it lives there now. That's where it lives. You put it on the top shelf of our cabinets because our ceilings in my house was built in 1900. So the ceilings are 10 foot in my house. And so anything on the top shelf of our cabinets, that's where it lives now. Hope you didn't ever want it to come down and see it unless you're going to get it out of the cabinet because I have to climb on the counters in order to get it. I have a I have not a step stool, but I have a step ladder that has like, 4 steps on it or whatever. So if I put something like a crock pot up there or whatever, yeah, okay, I'll use the step ladder to get it down. But if you put glasses or cutlery or plates or whatever up there, I guess I'm using bowls forever because I'm not going to go look for plates up there. That's just not going to happen. I also climb store shelves all the time. I have to literally climb the shelves at Walmart when I need shit. Yep. Hi, Alice. Got grumpy last night because my husband put my medication up high and I couldn't find it. Yeah, what's that about? Alondra, I'm tall for a Mexican woman, but I have super long torso and short legs. Oh, it was hard to shop too. I look like a giant next to my boyfriend's family and I feel a bit self-conscious. I'm so sorry. And your husband, Kylie's husband's shorter or taller than 6 foot. Oh, you had leukemia. Oh, babe, I'm sorry. I'm glad you made it. Yeah, I will absolutely climb shelves. And they look at me like I'm crazy. I can help you get that. Okay, where were you 15 minutes ago when I stood here waiting for somebody to walk by? Now I'll get it myself. And they always put overstock up there. And always when I go to shop for something, they don't have any more of it. It's in the overstock. I'm gonna climb your shelf because I push button for assistance and nobody shows up because everything is run by robots now. So, I'm not going to wait for a robot to come over and get something off a high shelf for me. So I'm just going to climb it. I'm just going to climb it. I'll take the gamble. I'll take the risk. And it's your insurance if I fall on my ass being stupid anyways. So, you're a survivor. That's right. That is right. No choice but to use the top shelf of some stuff. My books don't fit if I don't. Fair. Both 80s babies. That's right. I was born in 1980, the end of 1980, but still. Um, welcome to what are we? The year of the monkey, right? I think we're the year of the monkey. That feels correct. That feels correct. What's everybody's Chinese zodiac? I'm curious. I am year of the monkey in 1980. Dustin is a cock, and it is true. No, maybe he's a pig. Oh wait, I think Dustin's a pig. He's 1983. Somebody have to let me know. I don't have the Chinese zodiac memorized, but I think maybe he's a pig. But yeah, I believe in 1980 we were Year of the Monkey. Year of the Dog. We are Year of the Monkey. Okay. Look at all of us monkeys up in here. You're the rat. I have two tall step ladders in the house, one in the kitchen and one in the dog room. Oh, 1969. You're the snake. Glory. Woo. Mel, you're a dragon. That seems very appropriate, which is funny because like you don't give off like I'm gonna go, you know, light your house on fire vibes unless you need to, which that's a dragon. They're pretty chill on their horde until you mess with them, and then dragons mess you up. Tiger, a fire snake, ooh, ox, wood, and tiger. I don't know what my I don't know what my element is with the Chinese zodiac. How do you find that out? I don't know a lot about the Chinese zodiac. I just know that I'm Year of the Monkey. Somebody look up 1969 for Tigger, would you? And tell her what her Chinese zodiac is. 1987. Think I'm rabbit. Metal monkeys. Ooh, metal monkeys. I don't know if I'm gonna be embracing a robot. I don't. I mean, well, if they're anything like that robot butler with like no hand grip, they tried to give it a nut to like break in its hand, and it's like, and then it tried to hit itself in the head with it. I could trust that robot because that robot doesn't have any sense. I'm cool with that. Was watching this um Josh Johnson comedy special, and he's talking about the robot butler, and he's like, anybody else really uncomfortable with the idea that you can get a black robot butler? Because I don't like that. I don't like that, especially when you're not paying for it. You're not paying it. Earth snake. Ooh, 1998 Tiger year. Oh, Tigger, you're a cock. You're the year of the rooster. For the longest time, I thought I was the dog, but because Chinese New Year doesn't start until end of January or beginning of February, I'm actually a rooster. I put in my birth date and Google found it for me. I have a February birthday, so I don't actually align with the Western year. Oh, interesting. Well, because like when you go to the like a Chinese restaurant or whatever, they just have a thing out in front of you that tells you, okay, your years, right? And then what you are. Interesting. Because that's right, because their Lunar New Year is in February. That makes sense. So what is your non-Western zodiac then? Interesting. Yeah, because they don't go January to December, they go February to January. The metal element represents strength, structure, determination, and clarity. Okay. 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 Um, I can, I guess I can relate to that. Um, does it explain why I'm up late? Oh, I know, right? Um, yeah, I feel like I'm strong and I need structure because otherwise I get so lost if I don't have structure of some kind. Determination, yes. Um, and clarity, nah. Clarity is the one that it's like, I'm often very confused, and not because I'm like ignorant or stupid or anything like that. I think it's more or less just, autism makes that a little bit more challenging for clarity purposes. I feel like I'm very clear in what I do know, but what I don't know eludes me more often than not, if that makes sense. But a metal monkey, interesting. There's all you water signs out there. They tear up everything. 2026 is the year of the horse. Ooh, moving into the year of the horse. Please don't let anybody do any weird like artwork for Year of the Horse. I've liked the Year of the Dragon and the Year of the Snake stuff that people have put out, but man, don't do any weird stuff for Year of the Horse. Hard pass. Hard pass. You're an earth rooster. Roosters are just always up, always watching, always waiting, those roosters. I guess I'm a sheep. Hi, Elizabeth. I love the name Elizabeth P. Phil's Drills. Me too, girl. Me too. Welcome, welcome. You're a sheep. Nothing wrong with being a sheep. Listen, there are definitely worse things to be than a Chinese zodiac sheep. Let's see. No, I think I'm gonna skip. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. I'm on the like I have this weird spot in the plastic where the plastic is starting to kind of like creep this direction. And so as I go along, I've got to kind of bump up a row. Angry feelings. I hate it when they're not straight. So frustrating. Metal monkey, intelligence and creativity, ambition and independence. Yeah. Social and persuasive. Yes. Strength and resilience. Interesting. What's up, Josh? It's Josh Kosh Bagosh. I want to diamond paint a nice, big, strong hung centaur for the year of the horse. Oh no. What's the one who keeps doing all the furry art? Six leaf clover yen that we keep voting on him. Ugh. Bet she has one of those. A hung centaur. Not a hung centaur. Laughed like that since I was a little boy. Thank you. Oh my god. So nasty. Liana, you know what? Listen, Liana breeds horses, so I bet she knows plenty about a hung horse. She'll tell you where to find them. A hunky man centaur. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, here we go, Josh. Question for you. If you could put any face on that centaur, whose face would it have? I gotta know. I gotta know who's your crush that you want on your centaur face. Is it Timothy Chalamet? You know what? Can I be honest with you? I don't even know who Timothy Chalamet is. I just think the name is interesting and I like saying it, but I don't actually know who that is. Timothy Chalamet. Christina Yen. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She does some weird furry stuff. We're coming up on the year of the horse, Vicky. A water rooster. Ooh. Are those squares or circle? These capricia are squares. It's squares. And Diamond Art Club's grid is so nice and tight for squares. I love, love, love their squares. Um, just because they're so snug in there. I don't like a loose grid. I can't do a loose square grid. Their rounds grids are really also very nice and snug too. Danny DeVito. Oh, so you want him to be like strong, muscular, and hung apparently for a centaur, but you want him to have Danny DeVito's face. Are we talking like Danny DeVito now, or like Danny DeVito It's Always Sunny, or are we talking like Danny DeVito twins from the from the 80s with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Which Danny DeVito are we talking about exactly? Because there are many Danny DeVitos. We've had, or Matilda. He had a mustache in Matilda. Do you want mustachioed Danny DeVito? We need to know what era DeVito you're talking about here. Timothy Chalamet played in Dune. Didn't see Dune. Love the blues and the kitty. I know, I love it too. Oh, it's so good. This kitty is the cutest thing ever. Tis the cutest cat. I love that its name is Naughty Space Void because he's so naughty. And I got a fish down here. It's so cute. Cute fish. Patricia, have you worked on any squares yet? I know you said you were newer, right? Yeah, I haven't seen Dune, so I don't know. I don't know who that is. I just know that like for a while there, it was everything was about Timothy Chalamet. Didn't they have like a lookalike on like a Timothy Chalamet lookalike contest that he showed up to? I think I remember something about that. Wonka? Nope, didn't see Wonka yet either. Oh, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Danny DeVito. You're like going way back in the Wayback Machine. Okay. Okay, that's respectable. That's respectable. Still a little weird, but respectable. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. Any other N? No. Nope. One. Just kidding. I just saw one. Do that every time. There we go. That one. No square yet, just circles. I have two small, one right now, and one medium size. Oh, okay. Well, once you're ready to start getting into squares, Capricia, I highly recommend starting with like minis. There's lots of different companies that you can get miniature diamond paint, like small sized ones. Work on some small sized ones for practice and then start working on other squares, because I'll tell you, the first time that I tried to work on a Diamond Art Club square before I had any practice, I almost lost rows because the grid is really, really, really tight. Like rounds are very forgiving. They allow you to make lots of mistakes and you don't have to worry too much about it. Whereas some canvases with regard to squares, like Diamond Art Club, for instance, they're not very forgiving as far as your placement goes. So if you're not like spot on, you end up losing drills as you like go along. It's yeah, it can be a problem. Oops. So you definitely want to have at least just a little bit of squares practice. I'm not trying to freak you out or anything. It's just good to do. But squares, I prefer them over rounds personally. Some people never really get into squares. It's not their thing, and that's okay. But definitely, like, would recommend getting yourself something small to practice on for squares first before doing a Diamond Art Club. Minis, yeah, the minis, because the square drills are also, it's a smaller piece and it's exactly like the grid you'd be working on for a larger one. Thank you for the warm welcome. I just submitted my entry form. Yay! Oh, okay. So speaking of, for Mary Morales, since we are about a week out from prize giving, Monday, wow, throw my stuff. Monday is going to be the first video for Mary Morales, but this is going to be like a practice week. Okay. This is going to be giving everybody the opportunity to, get your things in, make sure you're doing everything right, all that fun sort of stuff. But this Monday's video is going to tell you all the ins and outs of how it works and what we look for when you're, submitting things and what you need to make sure that you have in and all of that sort of stuff. So, this first week, yeah, you're going to still have requirements and stuff like that, but it's going to be a little bit more relaxed. Once we move into week 2, however, the deadlines for things become very strict. We're not going to be doing any swapping of prizes this time, like we did for gods and goddesses. So, like if you don't like what you got and you put it back in, you forfeit. You do not get put back on the wheel. That sort of thing. So, I'll go over all of that stuff in the Monday video. And then what we'll do for the Saturday live is it's going to be just kind of a little bit more relaxed because there's not going to be as many prizes, just like with gods and goddesses. The prize amounts, like the amount of prizes that I have to give, are going to get larger each week. So we start off a little small because I feel like we're probably going to start off a little bit smaller with how many people are participating to begin with. And then as we go along, we're going to have more prizes, bigger prizes, that sort of thing. So this first week in December is going to be, let's get our feet wet. Let's figure out what you're supposed to be doing every week and all that stuff. So it'll be pretty laid back this first week. That's the plan anyway. My first square was a Chuck Pinson small kit from Amazon. I didn't know better. Oh, Ebony, I've been there. My first one was Apples by Christopher Lovell. And then I ended up going back and getting a smaller Amazon Paint the Moon, which was good for practice, but I didn't even get to do that one until after I worked on a paint gem or two. I was like, I think I need to just practice more because I messed Apples up pretty badly. It was not good. My first 6 kits were square. I didn't know any better. It's fine. Oh no. Um, Bought some square kits from Ever After. Will I be happy? Yes. Yes, you will. Trish, you will be happy. I have a finish if you want to see what the grid and all of that looks like from Ever After. It's a post review for Dorothy and Friends is what it's called. And I go over everything in that video, and that's an Ever After diamond painting, but you can see the closeness of the grid in there, the quality of the canvas. You will be very happy. I really enjoy an Ever After canvas. They got a nice tight grid. Glad you're explaining Mary Morales. I thought I missed it. Oh no, Ebony, you did not. And in fact, like, yes, there is a video that tells you what you need to do or whatever, but Monday's video is really gonna clarify some questions. Because that first video is informational, but it isn't giving you kind of like the nitty-gritty things that we want you to make sure that you do, especially now that YouTube is changing names for people and stuff like that during lives and all that sort of thing. So I'll make sure on Monday that it is chock full of all of the information that people are going to need. All that's really important to know for right now is to make sure you have your entry form in. You'll just need to get that in before Friday. And then making sure that on the Facebook group or the Discord, whichever one that you're participating on, that every week that you're putting in your updated picture of your work on your canvas. But the Monday video will explain all of that. You'll have a full 4 days from that point, 5 days from that point to get what you need to in. So the requirements aren't too scary. It's more or less just finishing one of these squares a week. Very, very easy to do. But the first week is more or less just going to be a practice week. And then it'll get more serious after that because we're going to work out kinks on our end, the kinks for you guys on your end. We're going to make sure that we've got you all figured out. But yeah, no worries. Just watch for the Monday video. That'll be first. We'll make announcements. Sarah usually posts an announcement on the Facebook group. I will either have myself or somebody else will make an announcement on Discord as well, just reminding people, hey, it's Monday. Go watch the video, comment on the video that you're supposed to comment on. And then a reminder again on Thursday, which is the last day to get things in. We'll remind you again, hey, it's Thursday, last day to get your entries in and your pictures posted. We do put out 2 reminders a week, so we give you plenty of opportunity to make sure that you get all your stuff in. We have a cute tree house that says herbalist above the door. Yeah, oh yeah, they've got a great grid. You'd be very happy. My first square was Andromeda, and my first finish. Congratulations. Where were you when I did my first square? The librarian. Oh my God. So much white. So much white in the librarian. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the librarian was a special kind of hell. That was, yeah. I had, I think, 2 bags of 5,200 left over that I never opened from the librarian because yeah, it was just white on white on white on white on white color blocking that made me realize that I don't ever want to do square color blocking like that pretty much ever again. Ever again. And that's a huge piece too, like for your first square. So congrats on that. Well, and if it tells you anything, okay, I was already diamond painting for well over 2 years, 3 years, and I worked on an updated DAC square, being color out of places, try to follow, and I dropped a row in that. Even with practice, I dropped a row. And so, like, man, I probably should have had even more practice, I guess. But I am super stoked about Mary Morales. Now, DAC went and released 3 new pieces, okay, for Black Friday. Is anybody changing their mind on what they're working on? Is anybody going to work on Oleander, Royal Cuddles, or Yumi for the event? Did anybody get swayed by changing to a different diamond painting? I have not been swayed. What I may end up doing, because, okay, you guys, I got a list here. I have a list. All right. So the whole list of diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club of Morales's, right? So counting it up, you got Ajasai Chroma, Mizuchira Down the Rabbit Hole is 5. Okay. Sleeps with Butterflies, Royal Cuddles, Yuki Oleander, and Inafel is 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. And Dragon Spirit is 10. Inside Watery Eyes, Onahime, Satura, Song of Artemis, and Alice in Roses is 15. Lumina, Hades and Persephone, Dark Lilith, Spring Awakening, and Ocean Eyes is 20. The Mystery, Love of Tessie, Luntian, and If You Have It, Night Melody is 24. So that's 24 diamond paintings to choose from, right? And here I am like, if I don't do at least, I don't know, like 3 or 4 Moraleses every year, it's already a quarter of my stash, basically, is just Morales. So I think I'm gonna add a third Morales to my Mary Morales lineup. Because if I don't, I'll probably just end up doing one, during the year or whatever. But I have all of them. And then I've also got DIY moon shops. So I have even more than those. It's like I need to get some of these Moraleses knocked out. Make market squares can be difficult. Yes. Oh, okay. You're gonna do Luntian, Elizabeth? Yes, 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 yes. Good. My first square was Big Market. Yeah. Oof. I don't think I'll even finish that one. It's so frustrating. Yeah, they are very, very, very frustrating. Change to Luntian. Yes. At least one would work for gods and goddesses, though. Yeah, absolutely. I might do Oleander as a second piece. We'll see. Might be INTL. Both solid options, both very solid options. So my plan, at least right now, is to do Onahime and Lundian, because I'd gotten specials for both of those. Now, granted, I'll still have those specials if I decide I wanted to change my mind, but because I don't have anything kitted up yet. Uh, but I think I'm gonna stick with those two and then maybe put another one like Oleander in the mix, only because she's round. She has a ton of color blocking in the back. Like that's gonna take me literally no time at all. So I could throw something like Oleander in there. And yeah, lots of them would work for gods and goddesses. I mean, Hades and Persephone, Dark Lilith, Spring Awakening, even Ocean Eyes could be, you can make it just about anything. I think my second will either be Chroma or Spring Awakening. Good choices. Good choices, Marilyn. Both of those. But yeah, it's like now they went and threw more into the mix and I already have a hard enough time deciding about literally anything. So this just makes it near impossible. So I think I'm just going to stick with what I've already chosen just so I don't um really throw myself for a loop and make it really confusing for myself. I'm just going to stick with Onahime and Luntian, and maybe throw something in there as a third. Because I've completed 5, 6 already. 5. I've completed 5 already. Ajasai, Chroma, Mizushira, Down the Rabbit Hole, and Sleeps with Butterflies. I've already completed those ones. So I still have 26, 27 math. 27? I have 27 total. Wait, no, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27. I have 27 total, minus 5 is 22. So I still have 22 in my freaking stash, man. I gotta get working through some of those. Because it literally is a quarter of my stash right now. Yeah, you gotta get moving. Gotta get moving through some of those. Hello, there's 42 people. Woo! Hello, 42 people. Oh, bumped my like thing. There we go. Hello, 42 people. How are you this evening? My lovelies, my lovelies. I'm so excited for next week though. Like I'm one of those like kids on Christmas. Like, is it here yet? Is it here yet? Is it time? Is it time? Is it time? Is it time? You will see an amping up of all kinds of things as we go. I wanted to do it a little differently than last year. Last year I felt like um I plopped out a lot of information on people, including like sponsor stuff and whatever. So this time I'm going to kind of like let that information out slowly so that we can love and appreciate those sponsors as we go, give everybody their highlight moment, um, let you guys get, trays from people that are doing trays or release papers from people that are doing release papers. Speaking of release papers, you can go and shop now. They are available, the Mary Morales exclusive release papers over on Crafts with Crashly. We will be having trays that will be coming out before too long as well. You'll start to see those. We're going to have some Mary Morales exclusive blanks that you can get from Grateful Pop. There's going to be Mary Morales exclusive pens from Diamond Pen Pal, new ones this year. Yeah, we're going to have some really cool exclusive things to the event, trays, pens. I am still waiting on our rollers, the canvas rollers, because we're going to have a Mary Morales canvas roller. That was a request this year, so I want to do the canvas roller because I need to have some of those for myself too, to be honest with you. You don't have a Margaret DP. Uh-oh. There are some, Kylie, over at Diamond Art Club in stock right now, actually. Let me go look. I'll tell you which ones are in stock. Because I know they just restocked one yesterday, for sure. I don't know which one, though. So let me go and look which ones are currently in stock. If you search on Diamond Art Club, let's see. I'm going to get you just the all artist designs page for Margaret. There we go. I will put this in the live stream. We have still in stock from Margaret is Alice and Roses. And that's a round piece. Do they not have more in stock? I swear to God, they just restocked one yesterday. Did it sell out already? I thought they restocked Song of Artemis or something yesterday. But it looked like, yeah, it looks like Alice and Roses is in stock. And I think you can still use the Black Friday code and get 30% off. So might want to check that out because 30% off of $57.99 is way doable. Broke after Black Friday. Yeah, I get that, man. Totally understand. And I think what I might do if and I don't think Sujin would be opposed, but I think what I might do, Sujin, if you're listening, I might actually do a like a live giveaway for the Morales that you gave me as a giveaway. And maybe do that early so that if somebody doesn't have one, and the people that could, like during the live, that could join in on that giveaway specifically are people who do not have a Morales to work on. What do you think about that, Sujin? Because I have a Morales to give away. I don't want to share quite yet what one it is, but I have a Morales to give away, and I'd prefer that to go to somebody who doesn't have one so that they can participate. And then if I do it as a live giveaway, then the person who gets it is somebody that we know needs it. Song of Artemis was gone I bet it was. Well, because I actually thought about getting a new Song of Artemis because the one I have has the pink lines. So I thought about getting Song of Artemis just to replace my one that has pink lines, but obviously I can't do that now. It's all right though. I feel like Morales is always sell out super fast when they have them. The only one that I think has sat for any long length of time is Onahime. And I think that's just mostly because, Fox ladies, Kitsune are not everybody's cup of tea. I DP all the ones you love. Yeah. You guys think it's a good idea? I think it is too, because then that way I can let people know, hey, if you don't have a Morales, if you join the live stream, we'll be giving one away to one person who needs a canvas. And I prefer it if then the people who are already have a Morales to work on did not join so that they have that to work on. Because you don't have to finish a piece in order to participate. I mean, granted, yeah, you have to finish a piece in order to get the ultimate prize, but I think I don't know. I like that idea. I like that idea. Just because then, you know, some lucky person will be able to participate. So show up next week's live, Kylie, and because I think that's what I'm going to do. It was given to me to do with what I want to, so that I think that's what I'm going to do, just so that somebody who doesn't have one can participate. And if we only have 4 people, then your chances are 1 in 4, because everybody might pop in and already have one, and then I'd say you have a pretty darn good chance of winning it. Yes, Kylie. Yes, you can actually join up to like the middle of January, I think, is the cutoff. You don't have to participate in the whole thing. You don't have to finish if you don't want to finish. Um, you can join way later. Like if you know somebody else who really wants to join us and they have a Morales, they don't have to join the minute that the event starts. Like you can join in on the event late. It's totally fine, because there'll be plenty of prizes to give out to everybody throughout the whole event. I will make sure of it. And there won't be like thousands of people participating, so your chances of winning prizes are pretty good as it is, because there's usually about like 50 to 75 that usually participate. So yeah, Kylie, come back on Saturday next week. Keep my heart and my fingers crossed. Yeah. Especially if Alice and Roses is the only thing left. I get that. That's not a piece that's for everybody. I get it. Plus, when you broke, you broke. What are we at here? 902. I'm getting close with this square. It's very, very, very cute. I love this cat. I'm so glad that I ended up getting this on a restock, because I put it off and I put it off and I put it off. And finally, when it restocked, I was like, I'm going to get it this time. Dang it. And I kitted it up really fast. And I'm glad that I did too, because it is so cute. Such a cutie. Such a cutie piece. Oh my goodness. That snow. It is coming down out there. The craziness of how much it is snowing right now. Oh, and then my plan is, while Mary Morales is still going on, and here's why I'm doing it for those who have auction items that they want auctioned off. I think there's going to be the most eyes on the channel during Mary Morales. And so what I'm going to do is on a Tuesday during the week, uh, while Mary Morales is going on, I'm going to do auctions, I think, during my Tuesday live streams, at least a couple few different times during Mary Morales, because I think there's the potential for more buyers doing it that way. So if you have things that you wanted auctioned and you've already got a list to me and whatever, that would be the plan. That is the plan, is to do it during Mary Morales on a Tuesday at some point. But I will be actually making concrete plans with that in the next couple of weeks. So expect to hear from me if you've already given me auction items that you want to sell. Expect to hear from me in the next couple of weeks about it because I do want to do it during Mary Morales. I think you'll have the most likely sales at that time. But that's my goal anyways. And I think that if I try and either do it maybe the week after Christmas, people will have a little maybe Christmas money to spend. We'll see. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out because I want to give you the best chances for sales. And I think doing it during Mary Morales is probably the smartest idea because more eyes and traffic to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm also excited about the auction too, like doing an auction for the channel. One, because it sounds fun to me. And two, I think that you guys obviously want to de-stash some of your stuff and yeah, we'll get you figured out. And then I think, Melissa, as far as I know, you were the only person in Canada like wanting to auction things off that I know of right now. Um, so I don't know if it matters to you about doing a Canada only thing or not, but we can talk about that too. And then my other plan is that when we do the auction for the portion of the person who's selling the stuff, like I would give them your PayPal address so that the two of you could work it out. It needs to be PayPal goods and services for obvious reasons so that it's all backed and safe and whatever. Um, but then beyond that, I won't have any responsibilities, you know? Yeah. I don't know. What does it cost nowadays to ship from Canada to the US for like a canvas or whatever? Is it ridiculous, Melissa? You're like crazy? I have no idea. No clue. None whatsoever. I know it was a pain in the butt for Liana to send out like a putty to somebody, a singular putty, which is nuts. Having to fill out a whole like customs form and whatever for a putty, paying duties or whatever on it. You're gonna ask a friend? Okay. I know there's a way. I know there's a way to do it where, because like I don't know, I send to Canada and it's not like I haven't run into any issues, but I use USPS. I don't go to UPS. I don't go to FedEx or whatever. I just go straight to the post office. I know you guys are always having strikes and everything else going on up there. Like messy, messy, messy. Am I allowed to say thanks, Obama? Because remember that was a thing? Thanks, Obama. Making everything harder to mail. Must be Obama's fault. I was even thinking of going across the border. Oh, there, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Sending to Canada is easy. Sending to US from here is paperwork and prepaid duty. Yeah, so ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. I don't, ugh. What a pain in the butt, man. Having to prepay duties to mail something. It's like, what? What? I know Joni has something figured out with that because she seems to be able to get things into the US without too much trouble, but I don't know what way that is. No clue. Could not tell you. Everything? That's everything for that. For that color. Hello, blah. Perpetual procrastinator. Procrastinator? What's a procrastinator? Couldn't even say perpetual. Perpetual pa. Pa pa. Pew 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 pew. Joni had to apply for an exemption. Oh shit. Okay. Hello, perpetual procrastinator. Irish wish wash. Perpetual procrastinator. I just gotta. My brain read it, but my mouth wasn't moving as quickly. Tanis, what's up, lady? What did Noelle say? I missed it. Missed it. Missed it. Diamonds in recovery. You have awesome stuff. I can't think what you have to get rid of. What? Oh, I'll have stuff to add. Oh, okay. Right on. She's got some good things. I know she does. Progress and procrastinate. Oh, yeah. You are very right about that. Holy crap. Especially when you procrastinate on progress. Yep. Been there. Love it. Procrastination. Got it. Yeah, like I said, my brain read it just fine. My mouth was not ready to keep up. Yay, autism. Oh my gosh. Oh man. That was fun. I think I had like a full-on hitch moment inside of my brain. The brain hitched just for a second while the mouth was trying to catch up with it. Yeah, Tanis, missed your face, grr. Been hiding someplace. Been hiding. Been in the hideout zone. Bacon, is that you? Is that you meowing? Why you sound like that? Oh, I bet she spotted a little mouse. She always makes weird sounds when she spots a mouse. It's snowing out, so I'm sure the mice are like, what in the heck's going on out here? Little tiny mice. Jerks that they are. Always coming into my house when it's cold outside. That's what you get when your house is built in 1900. Get mice that know how to get in. They probably have colonies from all the way back to 1900. Jerk mice colonies. Feels like a never-ending battle. And I know like once Bacon is gone, I'm definitely going to have to get at least some kind of another cat to battle them. Needs to be a better mouser this time though. She's not great. She's caught a couple, but she's definitely not built to mouse because she is quite what's the most polite way to tubby? It's a tubby cat. She is not built for mousing. So I think I need to get a mouser type mouse cat that knows how to chase them. Does it matter I'm in Australia because I've missed out on prizes before? So I would think that a lot of what I'm going to try and do again this time is going to be gift cards again. So if you're willing to pay shipping to get stuff to you, then it shouldn't be a big deal. But if you just want to participate and hang out and whatever, but not do prizes, that's okay too. But I'm gonna try and do as many gift cards again this time as I did for Gods and Goddesses, just because I felt like it was easier for everybody. I didn't have to mail anything. Um, I didn't have to worry about things like once I kind of handed people over to like either handed over their gift card or handed them over to the business to get their gift card, things went pretty smoothly. I do know that there are some people that were still waiting on their Candylicious pens that were turned by Grateful Pop or turned by Candylicious, but came from Grateful Pop. When it comes to events and things like that, um, the it's really at the discretion of the business as to like what um importance, I guess I should say, that like sponsored items take for them because obviously for them they're not making any money off of that, like that's not a sale to them necessarily. And so sometimes when sponsors offer prizes and things like that, yeah, you probably go to the back of the queue. But if it's getting, like crazy or whatever, definitely get in touch with me if you're still waiting on any prizes from Gods and Goddesses. I can also, send a very gentle just check in with the sponsors. Um, but yeah, sometimes those sorts of things they get moved to the back of the queue for the business because like they're not making money on that. You know what I mean? And it was something that was freely given. So if you can, just be patient. I know it sucks to wait, but uh they're also doing it free out of the kindness of their hearts. So one of my German shepherds is an amazing mouser. Lucky. I think Beans would run from a mouse, to be honest with you. I think he's like an elephant in his mind, so he would need to run from the mouse because it could destroy him, I guess. I don't know. What's up, Marianne? How you doing? Look at that. We finished our square on that one. Okay, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in the camera, but check out this fish, man. This fish is rad. It's all the specials, but it looks really good. It looks really, really good. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. We got about 13 minutes. We got 13 minutes until the live is over. I'll go ahead and move this over a little and start on this next square here. Why the heck not, I say. I am going to change out my putty though, because it is getting a little bit gummy. Typically with the putty crocker, I've been able to stretch it pretty far, but it is starting to get a little bit gooey. So I'll just go ahead and change that. Why not? Why not? I say, where did I put it? Oh, over here. 45 people. Hello, 45 people. He lays in front of the front door with them, like, hey, mom, I brought you food. Oh, no. By the way, Naughty Space Void was my 100th hit. My third and favorite Yume so far. It was my fastest finish kit ever intended. Nicely done. Didn't procrastinate on that. I do love this one. This has been my third Yume, actually. I don't know if it's my 100th finish. I don't think it's my 100th finish. And I have not finished it in 10 days either because I've actually been taking a lot of like short breaks from diamond painting lately. Um, Let me get my putty in first. I've taken a couple of short breaks from diamond painting lately because my knees have been just in really rough shape. And so more or less I've been like laying in a hot bath and playing Zelda on my Switch. But it is a very cute, and I'm sure it would be a very once I get up this way, I'm sure you already know, once I get up this way, it's just probably gonna hammer it out because there's nothing to it except little color blob spots. So I'm sure beyond this point, once I've finished this cat, there's not gonna be a whole lot to it. The Morrigan will only be my 14th finish. Nice. Been here just listening. Oh, well, hi, Marianne. Sneaky, sneaky. Very sneakies. Um, but yeah, once I get past the cat, I don't think that there's going to be much to really do. It all just becomes these little blobs of color. So I imagine it'll be a very quick downhill ride from here. Not in a bad way, but just like, downhill on a bike, just like phew. But the potentials for finishing it very quickly are definitely there. I can see it. I could see how it would be a very fast finish. For sure. So the ones that I have done by Yume are Moon Eater, um, Dreaming with Wolves, and then this one. And I've loved all three of them. They've all three been really enjoyable experiences. Um, I don't know if I could pick a favorite between nah, probably this one has been my favorite, I think, of the three of them. This one has been really enjoyable. The color palette, aside from obviously the blue cat, the rest of the color palette is very not what I would usually pick for myself. And so I'm really enjoying the change up in just color palette with working on this one. So I would have to say this one is probably my favorite Yume finish so far. But finish overall, that I don't know for sure. I don't have, I mean, I track everything. Sugar, what are you whining about, ma'am? She's over there whining at nothing. You need to be shamed for the people before I end? Hold on, we need a sugar shaming. Just a moment. Come here, let's shame you then for your people. People need you? Does your audience need you? Sugar shame time, sugar shame time. It's a. What are you grumbling? You weird dog. This is Sugar. He's my chihuahua. She is sometimes annoying. What are you looking for? What are you doing? She's got her little bow. Oh, oh. That sound. What was that sound? Your people need you, Sugar. Your people need you. Peoples need you. You have a chihuahua named Lexi. Oh. Oh, Sugar. Do, 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 do. Oh, doggy, doggy. What are you grumbling about? You're like, do it. Grumble. No, you're just gonna lay there and act like I'm killing you. What? Is your life so hard? Oh, your life's so hard. You got to shiver. Oh, oh, poor Sugar. Oh, poor Sugar. There you go. You go back up there. Why are you looking out the window crying? I don't understand. She's so weird. Chihuahuas are weird dogs. I'm going to tell you. I'll be the first to tell you. She's a weird dog. Do that to Beans. Oh my God. I wouldn't even be able to lift him. He weighs 125 pounds. It'd be like deadlifting my own weight. The best I can do is like move the camera so that his head is visible. but he's not here right now, so shaming Beans would be really difficult. Lay him over my diamond painting. It would just immediately be covered in dog hair. That's oh, sugar. Whoa. Maybe Dustin just got home. Sugar, what are you? Excuse you. Excuse you. Excuse you. Excuse you. Gosh, you. Nobody wants to hear you barking. Quit grumbling. What are you like? What are you doing? Sit down. Sit down. There you go. You sit behind me. You can be all right. I don't know what she's just like boofing for no reason. No, no. You be quiet. Quit arguing with me. Quit arguing with me. Do not argue with me. Little grumbles. Hi. Hi. Hello. Don't lick my face. Do not lick my face. Your breath smells like dead animal. Oh my God. No licking. No licking. She climbed. Okay, I put her behind me, but she climbed into my lap and now she's trying to lick up my nose. Okay, we're not doing that. Nope. Nope. No, 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 no. Here, I'll lay you back on the diamond painting. We'll spend the last few minutes with just you. Okay. How about that? There. There. Here you go. Here you go. There. Maybe I can give you to one of the children. Yeah, sleep. Sleep, small dog, sleep. You tried to lick in my nose. I'm not into that. All right, people, are you for dog face licking or against? Because I know that their tongues are, basically antibacterial, whatever, but they also do lick their butts and eat disgusting things. So I am not about dogs licking in the mouth, up the nose, on the face. Miss having a dog. My cat won't let me. Oh, she's like cat sized too. She's very small. Very small. A very small doggo. Okay, sugar, you just sit. Here you go. Relax. Stay there. Stay behind me. You're all right. Jeez. No, shush. No, no, no. Quit crying. I don't know what her problem is. What are you whining about, sugar? You poor little baby. Yeah, you poor little baby. What are you crying for? What are you crying? Yeah, you can sit there. That's fine. You can sit on my lap, but you're not going to climb in my face and lick up my nose. That's not happening today. I love you, but not enough for your breath. Your breath is awful. I know mine's not much better, I'm sure, in dog smells, but okay, could you? One thing she does that drives me nuts is she'll like do this. I don't know. It's not licking her lips or whatever, but it's like she's making mouth noises like right in my face or in my ear. That drives me nuts. Is that a Chihuahua thing or is that just a sugar thing? Quit it. Quit it. Quit. My Chihuahua doesn't like being on her back like that. Yeah, she doesn't mind too much. She also can do tricks where Dustin will hold her in his hand, where it's her butt is right here, and she'll balance. She'll balance on his hand like a ball, like a circus dog. She thinks she's a circus dog, and he'll balance her on his hand. She tolerates a lot. She tolerates a lot from us. We tolerate a lot from her too, to be fair. They give me kisses when I ask, but not otherwise. Face, but no mouth. I kiss their noses. Yeah, like I'll give Beans, like I give him the command for kisses, but it's like I kiss him on his nose. That's kisses. My cheek, yes, elsewhere, no. Against, but I'm a bit of a germaphobe. Right. As long as my mouth is closed and it's not in my eyes or up my nose. Alice is against. Or at times. I have a Bengal cat. Oh, yeah. Bengal cats are they're freaky. He drools on me frequently, so I feel like I have an honorary dog. Nice. They are they're wild. Bengal cats are wild. They're beautiful, gorgeous cats, but they are wild cats, man. And you know that if you ever die in your house, your Bengal cat will take care of your body. Be nothing left of you if it starves. Like, I will eat you if you die, human. I mean, that's almost any cat, but a Bengal cat, definitely. Bengal cat's definitely going to eat you if you die. They are wild cats. Beautiful, beautiful wild cats. What generation is your Bengal? You know what I mean? Like how far removed from the whatever the original cat source? You know, like 25% wolf or whatever. And I know Bengals have their different level. Oh my god, did you actually shed on my diamond painting? You never shed like that. Sugar shedding, apparently. She got a little white and black dog hairs in my canvas. My doggo will kiss my tears away. Yeah, she does that too. She's a very, very good, very, very, very good emotional support dog. Like anybody who's crying, she's right there to lap up your sweet, sweet tears. Well, your salty, salty tears, really, but she's very, very good for that too. Third gen. Okay. Is that is that is that Ray? Go get him. Go get him. Hello, hello, Missy. Welcome, welcome. Name is Jasper. Quite the personality. I bet he is, especially if he's a third gen Bengal. They're little nutty potatoes, man, in a good way. I mean, if you like cats, they're definitely a cat's cat. Like they are all cat all day and nothing else. Well, except sometimes kind of like a dog. All right, what time are we at here? Let's see. Oh my goodness, I'm running late now. All right, y'all. I am going to head over to the Discord as per usual. If people would like to come and join me, please do. We'll be chitty chatting in, all sorts of places. I'm hoping that if you are not already a part of the Discord, that you would join us if you'd like to. Otherwise, like I said, my plan is to have the Monday video out as usual, and then it's going to have some instructions there on what to expect for this first week of Mary Morales coming up. I hope you guys are excited. I am super excited. I can't wait to get started. And then I will see some of you on Tuesday for the Tuesday live stream. And the rest of you, I hope, will come back next Saturday where we're going to do prize giveaway. We're going to just have a good time. That's the plan anyhow. Other than that, you guys, I am going to get out of here and I'll see you in Discord. There's Dustin, right on time. But I'll see you next time. As ever, I hope that wherever you are in this great, big, wide, wonderful world, that you are having a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are. All right, see you soon.